The sun was just beginning to dip below the treeline when I pulled into the driveway of my lakeside mansion. The water shimmered like liquid gold, reflecting the fiery sky. Normally, this would be a peaceful moment, my escape from the chaos of work, but today, tension was thick in the air. Earlier that morning, the HOA had called, requesting access to inspect my private lake. I knew their real motive, to exert control to make me bend to their petty rules. I had politely refused. After all, the lake was part of my property, bought and paid for with years of hard work. Yet somehow that simple act of standing my ground had escalated. No sooner had I parked than a convoy of black SUVs rolled onto my property. The HOA's peaceful inspectors had called the cops. I could see the flashing lights from my porch. I sighed. People often forget that I'm not just a homeowner. I'm the police commander of this district. By the time the first HOA representative stepped onto my dock, I was already outside, dressed casually but carrying the weight of authority in every step. "Evening," I said calmly, my eyes meeting hers. "You called law enforcement for what reason?" Her mouth opened, closed, and opened again. We just wanted to inspect the lake." I let a small smile creep onto my face. "This is private property. No one enters without permission, including you." At that moment, the real drama unfolded. The police car's lights flashed brightly in the dusk, and an officer approached cautiously, only to stop dead when he recognized me. "Sir, ma'am?" one asked nervously. "Commander Reynolds?" "Yes," I said, "and this is my property. You were called here under false pretenses." The HOA woman's confident smirk faltered. She glanced at the other officers, who were now awkwardly shifting their weight, clearly uncomfortable. I took a step closer to the water's edge, my shadow stretching long across the dock. "Let me make this very clear. Any unauthorized entry from this point on will be considered trespassing. And trust me, I enforce the law." Her voice trembled. We just thought." "You thought wrong," I interrupted. "Now leave my property." By the time the HOA SUVs had backed off the driveway, it was quiet again, save for the gentle lapping of the lake against the shore. I stood there for a moment, watching the water ripple in the golden light, letting the tension drain away. My lake, my rules, my peace restored. Later that evening, I called my officers to debrief. "If anyone else thinks they can overstep boundaries here, let them remember today," I said. "Authority isn't just a title, it's action." And today, action spoke loud and clear. As I finally sank into the dock chair with a cold drink in hand, I allowed myself a small, satisfied smile. Some battles aren't fought in courtrooms or city halls. They're fought on your own turf. And victory tastes that much sweeter when the rules are crystal clear.